Born B464 is a TV show that asks the vital question, what will we do for the rest of our lives? Kathryn Raaker hosts a show for baby boomers and above, inviting real people to tell real stories about overcoming issues, about facing with courage and triumph the significant obstacles many of us face every day. So let's join Kathryn Raaker for Born B464.
Hi, I'm Kathryn Raaker of Born B464, and we have such an exciting show tonight. It's all about fashion, which I absolutely love. And we have, you're not going to believe this, Linda Love of Linda Love Fashions and Bettina Frierson with us from Linda Love Fashions. And we're going to do a little fashion show tonight. And I want to welcome you both to our show. And I'm so excited because I think that your fashions are so unbelievably wonderful, awesome. I can't say enough. So how, can I ask you a question? How did you start, and then how did you two meet? And let's talk about how you started Linda Love Fashions.
Well, I started years ago with my mother. My mother did the same thing. She was a costume designer and seamstress. So she was sewing for people, sewing for lots of people, and also sewing for a lot of the schools, universities in North Carolina. Oh, wow. So that's how I got started. She had a little corner for myself, and it was called Linda's Corner.
Linda's Corner.
Linda's Corner. That's where I sewed and made. I started out making doll clothes.
Doll clothes?
Yes, that's how I started making patterns out of newspaper, paper bags for my little friends.
Right.
And,
how old were you then?
Oh my God, I started when I was about 5.
5 years old?
Yes.
When did you know that you were going to make it?
Well, that's a good question. After my mother had passed, I just took up where she left off. And when we moved here to Cincinnati from down south in North Carolina, well, I just kept sewing and designing, sewing. And I was making, I graduated, which I call the big people's clothes.
Big people's clothes?
That's how
How old were you when you came here?
I was 13.
Oh, you were only 13. So your mom passed?
Yes.
And your dad was with you?
Yes.
Your dad was with you?
Mm-hmm. My dad moved here to Cincinnati.
To Cincinnati?
Yes, and he remarried.
Oh, he did?
He remarried. So when I was going to high school, I was sewing for students. I was making prom dresses.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Debutante dresses.
Wow.
I did a lot of things. Like the big things, like the dresses, the gowns. That was my favorite.
You loved gowns.
Yes, I love gowns. I like dress up.
Yeah,
so
don't we all? Don't we all?
Yes.
So when did you two meet? When did Bettina meet you?
Well, I met Linda in 1980, and believe it or not, Kathryn, I came to Linda for her to do my wedding dress.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what did she make you?
Oh, gee, it was this gorgeous, at the time, the wrap dress was all the Diane von Furstenberg type wrap dress.
Right.
And I wanted her to do something, a little bit not so grand of a scale. I had already had children, and my husband and I wanted a small wedding, but I wanted something fabulous.
Yeah.
And
to knock him out, right?
To knock him out.
Right.
And Linda had her place of business in Walnut Hills at the corner of Lincoln and Gilbert in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Wow.
And it was always a place that I wanted to come into, but had never taken the time. So that day I had the inclination to come in, and man, she knocked me off my feet when I came in.
And did she make your veil for you too?
Yes. She made everything.
She made everything. So let me ask a question. Back then, what did it cost for a wedding dress? Do you remember?
Some of them, different. You mean my wedding dresses?
Yeah, your wedding dresses.
Well, my wedding dresses, it varies because they all were made different ways, so everything had a different price. So some of them then started at $80,
right,
and on up to $200, $300. It depends on the detail and what I had to do, because sometimes I had to bead, because I do a lot of hand beading. So it depends on the detail of the dress, how much the dress was cost.
Now, did you have beading on your dress?
No, I did not.
You weren't a beater.
I was not a beater, but I had ruffles, and one of
Ruffles?
Linda's trademarks is ruffles.
Yeah, she loves ruffles. I noticed that. Can everyone wear ruffles?
Well, I think to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Now, some people can wear ruffles like from the, you know, the bottom of her hem
Yeah.
and up to her knees. It depends on her height.
Now,
her
I'm a
size
5 foot.
and her
Now,
height.
remember, I'm 5'3½".
Right, I know, and you still can wear ruffles.
I can
but
still
maybe,
wear ruffles.
Maybe something that's fitted more to the body,
Right.
and maybe 1 or 2 ruffles.
Right. I
Rows of
can't see
ruffles.
me in a million ruffles. It would just take me up, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
It would.
And tell me something. You loved ruffles from the very beginning. You love color.
Yes.
You're really a colorful person.
Yes, I
Anyhow,
like colors.
And you love
Right.
colors. What's your favorite colors? Green?
Now, Kathryn, you would ask that.
What is your favorite color?
Well, my favorite color, it's hard to say because I have a lot of colors, but I do like red.
I'm a red girl too.
Red is hot.
Red is really hot. You know,
Yes.
I have to share something with you. A few years ago when I had a television show in Massachusetts, there was a wonderful store there called Puritans. I don't think it's there anymore. And I went in and I knew the gentleman that owned it, and he supplied all my clothes for my TV show. And he said, you need to buy this red coat, because they don't know you at the chamber, but they'll know you after this red coat. And I bought the red coat and I walked in and I didn't even have to take it off. Everybody came up to me.
Yeah.
Red attracts people.
Red attracts people, yes.
Is that true?
That's true. That's very true. And you'd be surprised. There's another color. It's not so much of a lot of color, but black.
Black, but you told me I wear too much.
Yeah, but you still look good in it, but I want to change it. It's good to change.
Yeah, I know you need to change me a lot, because I watched myself in one of the TV shows that I just did with pink and black, and it just kind of made me look a little too heavy, I thought.
But you look gorgeous in green.
Right.
You look so good.
I'm going to
in
stand up for
green.
this one. I'm going to stand
Okay.
up and just show this. This is so beautiful. I really, really love this. This is a swing
hat.
coat. And I'm going to put the hat on if you don't mind.
No, I don't
No.
mind.
I think that should I take some of this out?
You can.
I don't know.
You can,
Hold on
yes.
a minute.
You can.
I don't know what it'll do when I put it on. But is that the way you
Yes,
wear it?
that's-
Beautiful.
Isn't that
Now-
gorgeous?
Beautiful.
I think it is too. You know who it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me, seriously, of Ruth Lyons.
Yes.
And Ruth Lyons
Yes.
loved hats.
Yes, she
Yes.
did.
And she loved
Yes.
flowers. She always had flowers right there.
Yes.
True?
Yes,
True.
that's right.
And you know, I used to go to her shows, and you'd go down for lunch, and everybody was dressed up. Is that true?
That's right. A lot of people were dressed up. You know,
And-
see, I like dress up. I think when
people
you
should be
dress
dressed up.
You just feel good.
Yeah, about yourself.
Yes, and by
Yes.
the way, I want to say something about that hat. The hat, the way that you're wearing your hat.
Right.
You're wearing it kind of back off, which is great for you. No,
Oh,
it looks
don't
good.
touch it.
No.
Okay. All right.
No. Now, some people wear their hats down further toward their forehead.
Why?
It depends on the head and the face.
Right.
You look good with that hat back like that. Now, when
Right.
it's been in other shows, a lot of the girls could wear it. And I always wanted and needed someone to wear their hair back off the face to see more of the face. But some people cannot wear this, but I know a hat face and a hat head.
Yeah,
I
the
know
first thing you
it's
said
good.
to me when I met you was, "You have a hat face."
Yes.
But and the funny part about it is that I love hats and I love shoes
Yes.
and
And
boots.
you have beautiful shoes.
And thank you. You know, it's funny. My grandfather was very famous for. He was a pattern maker for shoes. So I
Wow.
got to be a model when I was a little girl. I haven't shared that picture with you yet, but I will. But you know, fashion is so exciting, don't you think?
Yes, it is, and it's so much fun.
Right.
It's a lot of fun because you can just keep dressing and dressing up until you finally figure out the outfit that you want to wear.
Are there certain things that people shouldn't wear?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes, there are certain things that people shouldn't wear, but people nowadays are whatever that makes them feel good.
Right.
And whatever they feel good in, they wearing it. So
Right.
it depends on, to me, it depends on how the garment looks on that person.
Right.
And I think it should be some stipulations with that, but everybody's not going to stick by that, no. So wear what makes you feel good.
Right. Now, you know, we're going to have to take a break in a second. Can you, Bettina, give the website for people to find out more about the Linda Love Fashions?
Wow. Well, the website for Linda Love Fashions is www.lindalovefashions.com.
Right. And, you know, you can, you have a telephone number up there as well?
Yes, 513-546-0796.
Now, in the second segment that we're going to do, we're going to show some models. How about that?
Right.
Will
Yes,
that be
we
fun?
are.
And then
That's
you
gonna
can
be a lot
talk
of
about
fun.
the garments
Yes.
and how you actually do different things, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And don't forget to check out lindalovefashions.com. That's www.lindalovefashions.com. And we'll be right back after these really important messages.